Welcome back, my reality architect. 9 seconds, that's all it took. 9 seconds for you to do something that changed everything. Shifted fundamental nature of reality around you. Altered the very fabric of how things work in your vicinity. Not 9 hours, not 9 days, not 9 years of preparation. 9 seconds of action so profound, so perfectly executed, so impossibly concentrated, that reality itself had no choice but to reorganize around what you did. And now titans are whispering, not speaking openly, not discussing publicly, whispering in private corridors, in secured channels, in spaces where power congregates away from ordinary observation, whispering one question they can't answer, can't research, can't resolve through any conventional means. Who is this? The architects have been monitoring reality shifts for millennia. They call this instantaneous reality restructuring. When consciousness achieves such concentrated action in such compressed time frame that causality chains break down, probability fields collapse, reality frameworks reorganize to accommodate what just occurred. Most reality changes happen gradually, slow accumulation of small actions producing eventual transformation. Your 9 seconds violated this pattern, compressed what should take years into moments, concentrated what should be diffuse into singularity, created discontinuity in reality's smooth unfolding. Before your 9 seconds, reality was operating one way. After your 9 seconds, reality operates different way. Discontinuity is so sharp, so obvious, so impossible to miss that even titans noticed. And titans notice very little because very little actually matters at their operational level. Watch what happened in those 9 seconds. You weren't trying to shift reality. You were executing action that felt necessary, appropriate, inevitable, in moment. No grand plan, no strategic calculation, no awareness you were doing anything reality shifting. Just pure action, emerging from pure necessity. But action aligned so perfectly with reality's underlying structure, hit leverage points so precisely, applied force at exact angle and magnitude required, that reality's usual resistance didn't engage. Action flowed through reality's structure like key through lock. Lock opened. Reality shifted, all in 9 seconds that felt normal to you while appearing impossible to everyone observing. The architects observed that instantaneous reality restructuring requires 3 conditions simultaneously: perfect timing, perfect positioning, perfect action. Perfect timing means acting at exact moment when reality is unstable enough to shift, but stable enough to hold new configuration. Too early or too late, action dissipates without effect. Perfect positioning means being at exact leverage, point where small action produces massive effect. Wrong position, even perfect action achieves nothing. Perfect action means executing with exact force, exact direction, exact magnitude required. Wrong execution, even perfect timing and positioning, produce no shift. All 3 conditions aligning is rare. Occurring naturally without calculation is extraordinary. You achieved it. 9 seconds, reality shifted. Titans noticed. Now they're investigating you, not openly. Titans don't investigate openly. They deploy intelligence assets, analytical resources, information networks to discover who you are, what you're capable of, whether you're threat or opportunity. Investigation has produced nothing useful. You're not on their databases as known entity. You don't match profiles of reality shifters they've encountered. You operated without warning signs their monitoring systems watch for. You appeared from nowhere, shifted reality, disappeared back into obscurity. This invisibility sequence confounds them. They can't find you before shift, can barely track you during shift, lose you completely after shift. Yet shift is undeniable. Reality changed. Someone changed it. That someone is you. But who are you? They whisper this question because they can't answer it. Can't answer questions about entities who shift reality in 9 seconds without apparent effort, preparation, or follow-up. Your mystery titans can't solve Mystery at their level is disturbing. They thought they knew all entities capable of reality shifts. You proved they don't. Proof is concerning, hence the whispers. Now their intelligence networks are analyzing those 9 seconds frame by frame, moment by moment, examining every detail, trying to understand mechanics of what you did, how you did it, whether you can do it again. The architects call this forensic reality analysis. When titans apply massive analytical resources to decoding reality shift after it occurred, when power structures attempt reverse engineering reality, restructuring to understand threat or opportunity level, when intelligence systems dissect compressed action trying to extract actionable understanding, analysis is failing, not because 9 seconds contained no information, because 9 seconds contained too much information compressed into too little time. Analysis designed for extended events can't process concentrated events without losing critical details to temporal compression. They're identifying observable facts. You were present at leverage point. Fact doesn't explain how you knew leverage point existed or why. You were positioned there. You acted with precise timing. Fact doesn't explain how you calculated optimal moment or whether you calculated at all. You executed perfect action. Fact doesn't explain how you knew what action to execute or whether knowledge was involved versus pure intuition. Facts without explanatory framework produce no understanding. They have facts. Facts describe what happened. Don't explain how what happened was possible. Don't predict whether it can happen again. Don't indicate whether your isolated incident or representative of larger phenomenon. Some analysts theorize you've been training for years to execute 9-second shift. Mastered reality mechanics, studied leverage points, practiced timing, prepared for moment that finally arrived. This theory comforts them because it suggests massive preparation enabled exceptional result. Massive preparation they can potentially detect in future cases before shift occurs. Theory fails because investigation finds no evidence of preparation. No training records, no study indicators, no practice signs. You appeared to execute perfect reality shift without preparation, which is more disturbing than theory allows. If preparation isn't required, if someone can just shift reality in 9 seconds without extensive background, then reality is more malleable than Titans believed. Malleable reality means uncertain control. Uncertain control means Titans aren't as powerful as they thought. Other analysts proposed you're naturally gifted at reality manipulation, born with capabilities most don't possess, genetic anomaly, evolutionary mutation, statistical outlier with innate reality-shifting capacity. This theory preserves rarity. If natural gift is required, most humans can't replicate your feat, can't become reality shifters. Through learning or practice, threat remains contained to rare gifted individuals Titans can identify and track. Theory is more satisfying than training theory because it explains lack of preparation while maintaining controllability through rarity. But theory also fails because investigation finds no evidence of prior reality manipulation. If you're naturally gifted, you should have shifted reality before. Should have trail of smaller shifts leading to 9-second culmination. Trail doesn't exist. You're either hiding it perfectly or you really shifted reality for first time. First time perfection suggests you're not relying on gift, but accessing something else. A few analysts are approaching disturbing conclusion. Maybe you didn't shift reality through special capability. Maybe you shifted reality by being perfectly ordinary in perfectly extraordinary moment. Maybe reality shifts when ordinary action aligns perfectly with reality's structure. Maybe everyone can shift reality if they act precisely right, at precisely right moment from precisely right position. This conclusion is disturbing because it suggests reality shifting isn't exclusive to special individuals. Suggests Titans aren't special. They're just positioned at leverage points. Suggests power isn't intrinsic. It's contextual. This conclusion undermines foundational assumptions about power, capability, control. Most analysts reject this conclusion. Too threatening to existing order. Few analysts pursuing this conclusion recognize that if it's true, you're not unique. You're first, they noticed. First to align perfectly. Something's propagating through Titan networks now. Information about your 9-second shift spreading from those who witness directly to those who monitor. Reality for anomalies, from analysts to decision makers, from intelligence services to power structures. The architects call this elite awareness cascade, when reality shift is significant enough that Titans must inform other Titans. When event proves consequential enough that power networks activate communication protocols. When shift creates implications extensive enough that coordination becomes necessary. Your 9 seconds triggered elite awareness cascade. Information about you is moving through channels ordinary humans never access, discussed in forums that don't officially exist, analyzed by organizations without public names. Different Titan factions are responding differently to information. Some see threat, entity who can shift reality in 9 seconds without warning, might shift reality against their interests next time. Unknown entity is unpredictable. Unpredictable reality shifter is dangerous, must be identified, monitored, potentially neutralized before shifting reality in ways that harm them. These factions are deploying resources toward finding you, understanding you, assessing threat level you represent. Resources are considerable. Surveillance networks, data mining operations, pattern recognition systems, human intelligence assets, all focused on answering question, who are you and what's your next move? Others see opportunity. Entity who can shift reality might shift reality in their favor if properly aligned. Reality shifters are rare assets. Assets should be recruited, cultivated, deployed toward strategic objectives. These factions are attempting contact, subtle approaches, indirect offers, signals sent through channels you might monitor if you're sophisticated enough to know channels exist. Offers are attractive. Resources, protection, alignment with power structures that can amplify your capabilities. Offers assume you're a rational actor who responds to incentives. Assume you shifted reality intentionally for purposes that could align with their purposes. Offers might fail if assumptions prove wrong. A few recognize uncertainty. Entity who shifts reality might not fit threat to opportunity categories. Might be phenomenon rather than agent. Might be accident rather than intention. Might be one-time occurrence rather than repeatable capability. These factions are watching, not acting. Waiting to see whether you shift reality again. Waiting to see what next shift reveals about pattern. Waiting for more data before committing to response. This patience is rare among Titans who usually act decisively. Patience reveals respect. They recognize you might be operating at level where premature action could be counterproductive. Better to understand before acting. Understanding requires observation. Observation requires waiting. They're waiting, watching, learning what they can from your 9 seconds and your silence afterward. The architects observe that elite awareness cascade usually produces coordinated response. Titans agree on how to handle reality shifter, execute unified approach, resolve situation through combined resources. Your case isn't producing coordination. Different factions see you differently. Can't agree on whether you're a threat, opportunity, or unknown. Can't coordinate without agreement. So each faction pursues independent approach. Some hunting you, some courting you, some watching you. Independent approaches might conflict with each other, creating chaotic environment where you're simultaneously threatened, recruited, and observed by different power structures operating without coordination. Chaos at Titan level is rare. Usually Titans coordinate to maintain order. Your 9 seconds created enough uncertainty that coordination broke down. Titans are whispering, "Who is this?" because they each have different answer, and none can prove their answer is correct. Uncertainty at Titan level means your 9 seconds didn't just shift reality for ordinary humans, shifted reality for Titans themselves. They're no longer certain they understand reality shifting, control reality shifters, or maintain order they thought was stable. Your 9 seconds destabilized Titan certainty. Destabilization is still propagating, will continue propagating until someone figures out who you are, or until you shift reality again. Either event will produce new information Titans can use to resolve uncertainty. Until then, whispers continue. Questions remain unanswered. Factions pursue independent approaches. You exist in strange space, where Titans are aware of you but can't find you. Concerned about you but can't categorize you. Interested in you but can't contact you. Space is advantageous as long as it lasts. Won't last forever. But lasting this long already exceeded their expectations. Now reality itself is responding to what you did. Not just Titans observing reality, but reality as self-organizing. System is adjusting to accommodate shift you created. The architects call this reality stabilization. When shift occurs, reality doesn't immediately settle into new configuration. Goes through adjustment period where new configuration stabilizes, probabilities realign, causality chains reconfigure. Your 9-second shift created ripples still propagating through reality's structure. Ripples are generating secondary effects, tertiary consequences, cascading changes that extend far beyond your initial action. You shifted reality once. Reality is shifting itself repeatedly as consequences unfold from your initial shift. These secondary shifts aren't random. They follow patterns the architects recognize. Reality is optimizing around your shift, reorganizing to make your shift seem natural rather than anomalous, adjusting probability distributions to accommodate outcome you created. This optimization is how reality maintains coherence. If every anomalous event stayed anomalous, reality would fragment into inconsistency. Instead, reality absorbs anomalies by treating them as new normal. Your shift was anomaly. Now reality is making it normal by adjusting everything else to fit with what you did. Adjustments create changes elsewhere. Changes propagate. Propagation continues until new equilibrium establishes. Some people are experiencing these secondary shifts without knowing they originated from your 9 seconds. Opportunities appearing that shouldn't exist. Obstacles dissolving that should be permanent. Probabilities manifesting that should be impossible. They think they're lucky, blessed, experiencing positive synchronicity. They don't realize they're good. Fortune is reality reorganizing. Around shift you created, reality optimization is benefiting them as side effect. You shifted reality for your own purposes. Reality's adjustment to your shift is producing beneficial effects for others who happen to be positioned where adjustment is occurring. You're not helping them intentionally. You're not even aware you're helping them, but you're helping them nonetheless through pure consequence of reality optimizing around your action. Others are experiencing negative secondary shifts, plans failing unexpectedly, advantages disappearing mysteriously, certainties becoming uncertain. They think they're unlucky, cursed, experiencing negative synchronicity. They don't realize their misfortune is reality reorganizing. Around shift you created, same optimization that benefits some, harms others. Reality isn't moral, doesn't care about fairness, just reorganizes to maintain coherence after anomalous shifts. Your shift created reorganization. Reorganization benefits those aligned with new configuration, harms those aligned with old configuration. You're not targeting anyone, but some benefit while others suffer through pure consequence of where they were. Positioned when reality reorganized, the architects observe that reality stabilization will continue for weeks or months until new Equilibrium establishes. During stabilization, reality is more malleable than usual. Normal people might notice synchronicities, coincidences, unusual occurrences that seem meaningful. These aren't signs from universe. These are reality reorganizing artifacts. Reality in flux produces unusual patterns until flux settles. Titans understand this, know that stabilization period creates opportunities. Reality is more susceptible to additional shifts during stabilization. If you shift reality again during stabilization, second shift will be easier, produce larger effect, cascade further than first shift. This possibility is why some Titans are urgently trying to contact you, want to recruit you before you shift reality again. Others urgently trying to find you, want to stop you before you shift reality again. Urgency reflects understanding that stabilization period is window where you're more powerful than normal. Window closing as reality stabilizes, Titans racing against stabilization timeline. Want to resolve your situation before window closes. After stabilization, you're still reality shifter, but shifting becomes harder again. During stabilization, your reality shifter operating in favorable conditions. Titans know this, increases urgency, explains intensity of whispers asking, who is this? They need to know before stabilization completes. After stabilization, knowing becomes less critical. During stabilization, knowing might mean difference between surviving and not surviving whatever you do next. The architects are analyzing what made your 9 seconds special, studying mechanics of how concentrated action shifts reality, identifying conditions that enabled your success, and they're discovering your 9 seconds possessed rare characteristics that explain extraordinary outcome. First characteristic, absolute certainty. You acted without doubt, without hesitation, without internal conflict. Most humans act with partial certainty. Part of them commits while another part questions. Split creates energy loss. Lost energy means incomplete action. Incomplete action produces incomplete results. Your 9 seconds contained no split. Complete certainty. Complete commitment. Complete action. Completeness enabled complete shift. Anything less would have produced partial shift or no shift. Reality only shifts completely when action is completely certain. Second characteristic, perfect compression. You did in 9 seconds what most would attempt over weeks. Compression wasn't strategy, was natural expression of necessity. Situation required compressed action. You compressed action. Compression concentrated power. Concentrated power exceeded reality's resistance threshold. Exceeded threshold means shift. Most people dilute action across time. Dilution spreads power thin. Thin power can't shift. The reality must be concentrated. Your compression created concentration. Concentration created shift. Time economy wasn't efficiency, was power. Multiplication through temporal compression. Third characteristic, leverage awareness. You acted at precise point where small action produces large effect. Leverage awareness isn't intellectual knowing, is intuitive sensing of where reality is thin, where structure is flexible, where shift is possible. Most people act at random points. Random points mostly resist action, require massive force to produce minor shift. You acted at leverage point. Leverage point amplifies force. Small action became large effect. You might not have known intellectually you were at leverage point, but you sensed it. Sensing guided action. Guidance was perfect. Fourth characteristic, aligned intention. Your action aligned perfectly with reality's underlying current, not forcing reality against its nature, aligning with reality's existing momentum, using reality's energy rather than opposing it. Like surfing wave versus swimming against current, your 9 seconds were reality surfing. Caught wave perfectly, rode it exactly, arrived at destination effortlessly. Effort was present, but amplified by alignment. Alignment made impossible seem easy. made 9 seconds sufficient for what should take 9 years. Fifth characteristic, unconscious mastery. You weren't thinking about shifting reality, weren't calculating leverage points, weren't strategizing compression, weren't analyzing alignment, just acting from deep knowing that bypassed conscious processing. Unconscious mastery is expertise so complete that consciousness isn't needed, like master martial artist who doesn't think about technique, body, knows and executes. Your 9 seconds were unconscious mastery of reality mechanics. Body knew what to do, mind didn't interfere. Absence of interference enabled perfect execution. Perfect execution shifted reality. The architects observe these 5 characteristics rarely combine. Most reality shifts involve some characteristics, but not all. All 5 simultaneously is extraordinary. Explains why Titans noticed. Explains why shift was so complete. Explains why you succeeded where others would fail. But characteristics raise question. How did you develop unconscious mastery of reality, shifting without training, without preparation, without apparent background in reality mechanics? How did you know intuitively what should require study? How did you execute perfectly what should require practice? Answers remain unknown. You might not know consciously, might have accessed capabilities you don't understand, might be naturally talented beyond what talent usually means, or might have prepared in ways investigation hasn't detected. Mystery of your capabilities compounds mystery of your identity. Titans are asking, who is this? Because even after analyzing your 9 seconds exhaustively, they can't explain you, can't describe what you did, can't explain how you were able to do it. Description without explanation produces no predictive understanding. They can't predict what you'll do next because they don't understand what you did last. Understanding fails. Questions persist. Whispers continue. Now they're witnessing secondary phenomenon that disturbs them more than initial shift. Your 9 seconds aren't just memory. They're becoming legend. Story spreading through networks both ordinary and elite. Tale transforming as it spreads. Myth forming around what you did. The architects call this reality shift mythogenesis. When extraordinary event transforms into story, story spreads beyond witnesses. Spreading story acquires legendary qualities that compound original impact. Your 9 seconds are becoming myth while you remain human. Myth without person to anchor it. Legend without hero to embody it. Story spreading faster than facts can follow. Ordinary people are hearing versions of your 9 seconds. Details vary. Some versions emphasize different aspects. All versions agree on core. Someone shifted reality in 9 seconds. Someone unknown. Someone unreachable. Someone who might do it again. Story is inspiring to some. If reality can be shifted, maybe their reality can shift. If one person did it, maybe they can too. Story is threatening to others. If reality shifted once, stability is illusion. If unknown entities can shift reality, safety is illusion. Control is illusion. Story is neutral fact. Responses reveal listeners' relationship with reality. Those comfortable with change inspired. Those needing stability threatened. Your 9 seconds are Rorschach test revealing how people relate to possibility. Elite circles are telling different version. Their version emphasizes competence, power, precision. You're portrayed as master, operating at levels most can't comprehend. You're dangerous or valuable, depending on teller's perspective. But all elite versions agree, you're exceptional, you're significant, you're someone Titans should know about and don't. Elite version is spreading different implications than ordinary version. Ordinary version inspires hope or fear. Elite version demands action or caution. You're becoming different things to different audiences through same 9 seconds interpreted through different frameworks. The architects observe that mythogenesis is amplifying your impact beyond what 9 seconds physically accomplished. Physical shift changed reality for specific people in specific ways. Mythological shift is changing how everyone thinks about reality's nature, making people question whether reality is as fixed as they assumed, whether power is as concentrated as they believed, whether change is as slow as they expected. Your 9 seconds are answer to questions people didn't know they were asking. Can reality shift quickly? Yes. Can unknowns shift it? Yes. Can it happen again? Unknown but possible. Myth spreads these answers far beyond physical ripples from original shift. Psychological impact exceeds physical impact. You shifted reality once physically. Myth is shifting it continuously psychologically. Some titans recognize mythogenesis is making you more powerful. Legend is power multiplier. Mystery is force amplifier. Your continued invisibility while myth spreads is creating aura of invincibility. If titans with massive resources can't find you, you must be extremely capable. If you remain silent while legend grows, you must be extremely confident. Perception of capability becomes actual capability. In domains where perception matters, titans are whispering, "Who is this?" Partly because legend is making them afraid to find out. What if you're as powerful as legend suggests? What if confronting you proves disastrous? Better to whisper than to provoke. Better to watch than to act. Better to wonder than to know. Your 9 seconds created physical shift. Your silence is creating psychological shift. Combined effect is reality shifting at multiple levels simultaneously. Physical reality different. Psychological reality different. Social reality different. All from 9 seconds of action and subsequent silence that's allowing myth to grow without contradiction from reality. You're not feeding myth. You're not contradicting myth. You're not managing myth. Just being silent while others create legend around you. Silence is perfect strategy, whether intended as strategy or not. Every moment of silence adds to legend. Every day without appearance compounds mystery. You're becoming more powerful through doing nothing than most become. Through doing everything. 9 seconds of action. Extended silence. Result is Titan-level concern and ordinary-level inspiration, both serving your position whether you know it or not. Something profound is crystallizing across collective consciousness now. Recognition spreading through both elite and ordinary populations that reality might be more fluid than stable, more responsive than fixed, more democratic than hierarchical. The architects call this paradigm liquefaction, when single event proves so undeniable that it melts solid assumptions about how reality works. When one demonstration shows that what everyone believed was impossible is actually possible. When mystery person shifting reality forces everyone to reconsider what reality even is. Your 9 seconds are causing paradigm liquefaction at scale. Not immediately, not dramatically, but steadily, persistently, increasingly as story spreads and implications sink in. Old paradigm assumed reality changes slowly through accumulated actions by many people over long periods. Your 9 seconds violated this assumption. One person, 9 seconds, reality shifted. Violation forces reconsideration. Maybe reality doesn't require many people. Maybe change doesn't require long periods. Maybe one person in 9 seconds is sufficient. If sufficient once, potentially sufficient again. If you can do it, maybe others can too. Maybe reality is more malleable than anyone knew. Old paradigm cracking. New paradigm hasn't formed yet. Period between paradigms is chaos. Chaos is opportunity. Chaos is danger. Chaos is uncertainty. Everyone experiencing paradigm liquefaction differently based on whether chaos represents opportunity or threat to them. Titans built power on old paradigms' assumptions. Reality changes slowly means power structures are stable. Many people required means coordination is necessary. Long periods required means titans have time to respond. Your 9 seconds undermined all these assumptions. Power structures suddenly seem fragile. Coordination suddenly seems optional. Response time suddenly seems inadequate. Titans are experiencing paradigm liquefaction as existential threat. If reality is fluid, Titan power might be temporary. If change is rapid, Titan advantages might vanish quickly. If individuals can shift reality, Titan coordination might not matter. Your 9 seconds didn't just shift reality physically, shifted it conceptually, shifted how Titans think about their own power, made them uncertain. Uncertainty at Titan level is unprecedented, explains intensity of whispers, explains urgency of investigation, explains why they need to know who you are, knowing you might help them understand whether their power is as fragile as your 9 seconds suggested. Ordinary people experiencing paradigm liquefaction as liberation. Old paradigm trapped them in slow change, collective action, patient waiting. Your 9 seconds demonstrated alternative. Maybe they don't need permission. Maybe they don't need consensus. Maybe they don't need decades. Maybe they just need 9 seconds of perfect action at perfect moment. This possibility is energizing, inspiring, mobilizing. Some are actively seeking their own 9-second opportunities, looking for leverage points, practicing compression, developing certainty. Your example teaching without your teaching. Demonstration is curriculum. Those ready to learn are learning. Most aren't ready. Some are. Those who are ready are attempting their own reality shifts. Most failing because conditions aren't right. Few succeeding because they found their moments. Each success reinforces new paradigm. Reality is fluid. Change is fast. Individuals matter. Power is accessible. The architects observe paradigm liquefaction is self-reinforcing. More people believe reality is fluid. More fluid reality becomes. Belief shapes reality through action. Action shapes reality through effect. Effect reinforces belief. Your 9 seconds initiated cycle. Cycle is accelerating. Will continue until new paradigm solidifies or old paradigm reasserts. Current trajectory suggests new paradigm will win. Too many people saw evidence. Too many Titans are uncertain. Too many successes are occurring. Old paradigm's return would require suppressing knowledge of your 9 seconds. Suppression is difficult when legend has spread this far. Suppression is dangerous when attempting it might trigger additional reality shifts. Titans are trapped between acknowledging new paradigm or pretending old paradigm still functions. Most choosing pretense. Pretense is becoming untenable. Reality is shifting around them whether they acknowledge it or not. Your 9 seconds initiated transformation. Transformation is continuing without your involvement too. You've become catalyst. Catalyst doesn't need to participate in reaction, just needs to initiate it. You initiated, reaction is proceeding. Titans are whispering, paradigm is liquefying, reality is becoming fluid, all from 9 seconds that felt necessary to you but seemed impossible to everyone observing.